there, how we doing today? My name is Cheryl and I'm here to do your daily energy check-in. This one right here is going to be for Friday, September 26th. And this particular video here is going to be for my Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and Taurus. We're going to start today at Pisces. So Pisces to the front. Here we go. That was a hell of a shuffle. I hate it when it does that. Got it. No problem. Here we go. For my Pisces. All right. We're going to start this one off with the Knight of Cups, followed by Five of Pentacles, and then you've got Temperance. Okay, Pisces. So you're feeling left out right now on something. I don't know. There's something here where you are feeling as though you've been left out of something. I don't know why I'm getting the feeling that for some reason you pulled your energy back out of something. Like you weren't happy in a situation, so you decided to pull your energy back out, to reassess everything. When you did that, you fully expected the people or the person you were pulling your energy back from to turn around and chase. And they haven't. They just didn't. So now you feel a little bit stuck, right? I mean, the dynamic wasn't that bad when you were in it that you had to pull this, whatever you did here. On one side I have the Knight of Cups, on the other I have Temperance. So this is you toying with the idea of either riding back in to try to save this, like the Knight in Shining Armor, right? Putting everything back together and fixing it or whatever. Or on the other hand, you could just sit out, sit and wait it out. There's a third option, which could be that maybe this person just wasn't meant to be around you. Maybe the two of you didn't have the bond that you thought you had. I know that's not your favorite option right now, I'm sure, but it's a possibility. I don't know. I do feel like today your energy is let down. You're disappointed and you're sad because you really thought this person would pursue, at least come and ask what was wrong or something, right? And it doesn't look like they have. Maybe they're just real busy. I don't know. The issue here is that you would have done it for them and they're not doing it for you. I get it. There you go. That's your energy for today. I don't know what to say on that one. There we go, Pisces. Let's go to Aries. Okay, Aries. Aries. Okay. For my Aries. Okay. What you got? We got Aries. Okay, Aries. You are looking at the Emperor. That's your card anyways. There we go. Five of Cups. Knight of Swords. Okay. Five of Cups in the center would say that you are dealing with, or you're dealing with some sort of a sense of loss and regret. Okay. With the Knight of Swords on this side, this is you trying to figure out why you're dealing with this loss and regret. I'm saying? I think you're at somewhat of a loss. You don't understand how did we get to where we are right now? What happened here? I'm saying? On the other side, we have the Emperor. That is your card anyways, Aries. So you are standing in your power. It also probably means you are acting somewhat like an Emperor. So you're a little sad and you're a little upset and you're trying to figure out why did everything happen the way it did. You might have to not look very far, maybe just to the nearest mirror, right? Because with your standing in the Emperor status like this, it means that you're probably being very non-compromising. My way or the highway is, kind of your mantra when you're in this kind of a mode. So that's real hard to deal with if you have somebody. If there are two or more people that are trying to come together and you have one person that is in this my way or the highway sort of mode, it rarely does it work out very well, right? You have to be willing to compromise to make any union, grouping, whatever. Any more than one person to work out together, you have to kind of compromise. And that looks like that could be what was lacking in this situation. I'm not saying all that to be mean. I'm just telling you what the cards say. You are looking for clarity right now, which is, that's plus. I mean, you're being self-aware. You realize something's up. You're trying to figure out what it is. Your energy today seems a little bit lost. Like you really don't understand exactly what just happened. How did you get from point A to where you are right now, point C or whatever? It seems like it just happened that quick, right? So it's a bit of you're reflective today. You're reflective, you're feeling a little bit sad, and you are definitely trying to figure out what has happened here. What exactly has gone on is what I have for today. Okay, that was Aries. We're going to go right over here to Taurus now. Okay, Taurus. what you doing today, Taurus? Taurus, Taurus. Okay, here we go. We got Taurus, 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 Taurus. Here we go. I've got 7 of Wands, 2 of Cups, 7 of Cups. Okay. So the focus today is on a divine union. Okay, there is some sort of a coupling here or a union that you definitely have right in the center of your head right now. That is what everything is revolving around right this minute. On one side, you are incredibly defensive, both of it and for it, to it, towards it and of it. Meaning you're trying to defend whatever the dynamic is here, but at the same time, you are defensive toward it at this point. On the other side, we have the 7 of Cups. So this tells me that you have other options. This isn't the only fish in the sea. This is the fish you want. I get that. But it's not the only thing out there, okay? I really feel like maybe they have options too, huh? This definitely feels like a situation where there has been a miscommunication or a misunderstanding, and it has really gotten blown out of proportion right here. And I know how stubborn you can be, and I'm going to bet right now that you've managed to find somebody who can be almost equally as stubborn, huh? Because you don't seem to be having a very easy time figuring out how to bring this back together. Okay, Taurus, it looks like to me that if you want this to come back together, which I think you do, somebody's going to have to be the bigger person and come in and say they're sorry or talk to somebody, do something. If it doesn't mean enough to you to bite the bullet and go in and try to talk to this person and figure out what's going on and find a solution, then in my mind, this person doesn't mean enough to you, is how I see this. You know what I'm saying? Because you are right at this point where if somebody doesn't get up and do something pretty quick, it's going to go away, is what I see here. So your energy feels quite stubborn and very patient, too patient. So if you really want this, I think you're going to have to be the person to be the bigger person this time. It's just what I see. That's my opinion. But at any rate, that is what I have for you today, Taurus. Okay? Now we're off to Aquarius. Let's see what you got for Aquarius. All of them have been a little rough today. I don't know why, but anyways. Okay, Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, what do we got? I've got Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, you've got 7 of Swords, 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords. Okay, Aquarius, you got to make your mind up. You got things in front of you. You got the world in your hand right here. You've already accomplished a lot. What do you want to accomplish next? What is it that you want? If you don't have a goal, you cannot work towards it. That's guaranteed. If you can't work towards something, you haven't figured out what it is yet. And that's where I feel like you're at right now. You're just kind of, a little bit, you're floundering right now because you just don't have the drive you need because you don't have a goal. You need a goal set in place right now. You have 2 of Swords on one side that you're still needing to make decisions. And on the other side, you have the 7 of Swords. And so the thing that is preventing you from making these decisions you need to make to, put together a goal and go after it is definitely a breakdown in overall trust, I think, in people in general right this minute with the 7 of Swords. Maybe even a little bit of a breakdown in trust in yourself. I don't know. This is, it's going to take risk to have gain, okay? To gain or to achieve something, you're going to have to risk something. I know that's scary, and I get that, but I'm just telling you what I see in these cards, okay? I understand if you don't make a decision, you cannot not succeed, right? If you haven't set something as the goal, then you can't not achieve it because you didn't set anything yet. And that's kind of safe, and it's also not your style. So I think it's time for you to make decisions, find a goal, and go after it, okay? I'm sure you'll be happier when you do. All right, that's what I got for you for today. No matter what the cards say, go out and make it the best day you possibly can. If you made it to this point in the video, can you do me a favor and hit the like, share, follow, whatever, leave a comment, whatever you can do. I appreciate all of it greatly. I really do. It helps me with this algorithm thing, whatever that is, and helps me to keep this coming and get this out there, okay? All right. Thank you.